Hi there, Steve here talking to you from my messy office where we make all the BevQuery magic happen. I'm super excited to introduce BevQuery2 to you. This should only take a few minutes, so let's get right to it. First things first, though what we're going to see in this video is seen through the app, almost all the same applies if you're accessing BevQuery via the website. Also, if you're using the BevQuery app on your phone or tablet, you're going to need to download the update. So how do you download that app? Easy. Just go to your app store and either search for BevQuery to download it again or find the update under the updates icon at the bottom of the app store page. Also, when the system update goes live, all users are going to be logged off and asked to log back on. What if you can't remember your password? Don't sweat it. Just request a password reset by sending us an email at info@bevquery.com. One thing to note though is once we reset your password, the system's only going to let you have 2 hours to create a new one. Otherwise we have to reset it again. Not our choice, it's just how the security is handled. And while you're logging in, feel free to read the terms and conditions, especially if you're suffering from insomnia. Okay, on to the cool stuff that's in this update. You know how your phone tells you how many unread emails, texts, etc. you have in each app by showing you a count on the app icon? Those are called badges. We're adding that to BevQuery so that you know at a glance and without having to open the app when you've got items awaiting your action. Please note that when you go into the main screen, that's going to reset your badge back to 0. And speaking of the main screen, things look a lot like they do now, but with a few changes. Creating a query works just the same way. You first search for the producer or brand, select it, and then you select the vintage if it matters to you. Also, and this is new, you can't submit a query without detailing the specific product you're looking for. This is so that the distributors know what you're looking for, and so our queries are actually for real products. We really appreciate your cooperation with this. And though it doesn't happen often, occasionally a brand will be registered to more than one distributor in the same location. When that happens, the system is going to show you the names of the distributors so that you can select which one to route your query to. Here's a hint. Distributors' names that appear in proper case are participating distributors. That means that the data is a lot more accurate for them. In this case, you know at a glance that Heidelberg is the distributor for this brand, not Central Beverage. Okay, back to the main screen. When we tap on any query that a distributor has responded to, you'll see some new options here. Thanks to your feedback, we know that many retailers prefer to order through their reps rather than through the system. Now you have 3 options. The first one is to place an order now, and that just means that you want to place the order through BevQuery and have the distributor add the items to your next scheduled delivery. The next is place order with rep. This just means that you'll order it through your rep. It won't send a notification to anybody, and it's going to remove it from your queue, but this is going to help us track how many sales are flowing through BevQuery. That's pretty important. Finally, the last option is withdraw query. That just means that the query isn't resulting in an order and you want it out of your queue. Use any of these to keep your primary screen clutter-free. And a quick word on that. Using BevQuery will be a lot easier if you keep your main screen clean. For items marked as unavailable, just use that archive button. Also, if you scroll down, please note that distributors now have the ability to add comments to all responses, not just when there's a substitute available. That way, if something's out of stock but it's coming back in, they can indicate that in the response. Next, we've got a pretty sweet addition that's going to save you a lot of typing and speed up interacting with your customers. The share icon at the top of the query detail screen will let you share the contents of the query via text message or email. Selecting either option will copy the entirety of the query detail into your message. Boom, done. Also new on the main screen is what we call the hamburger. This will display a whole slide-out menu of options that we'll be adding to over time. But for now, you'll notice that we've got price books options in there. Participating distributors can have their books posted here for easy access and download. We haven't fully stacked this, but it will be growing over time. Also, we're introducing the ability to push offers and announcements to you just like you get responses to queries. This is huge. If a distributor has a bunch of last vintage's wine sitting around that they need to close out in a hurry, they can use this to ping you with specifics on that offer instantly. It can be used to communicate a wide range of different messages also, including events such as tastings or system notifications. We will begin using this pretty quickly, so keep an eye out for those invites. If you'd rather not get offers and announcements from distributors, we can block your account from receiving them. Note that this is a premium feature and comes at a fee. Another premium feature we're introducing is silent queries. Would you rather that distributors not get your queries at all? We can silence and block your queries now so that the system tells you who the distributor is, but doesn't route any queries to them. Again, this is a premium feature. Please let us know if you're interested in that by contacting us at info@bevquery.com. Finally, and most importantly, we really appreciate the valuable feedback that you guys have provided and which have basically helped shape what this release looks like. We also appreciate all the compliments. But as rewarding as it is to hear how much value you get out of BevQuery, flattery, unfortunately, does not pay the bills. We want to keep delivering the terrific functionality that helps you in your day-to-day business. So, if you really want to help, take a second to visit us at bevquery.com/help. As always, if you have any questions about these new features or about anything really related to BevQuery, don't hesitate to reach out. And cheers.